How to stop studio lights from flickering on camera. Have you ever noticed your studio lights flickering on camera? It can be frustrating and distracting, especially when you are trying to create quality content. Let's break down how to tackle this issue effectively. First, it is essential to understand why flickering occurs. Many artificial lights, like fluorescent and light-emitting diode lights, operate on alternating current electricity. This means they pulse at a frequency related to the electrical power supply, which is usually 50 Hz or 60 Hz, depending on where you are located. While this flicker is often too fast for our eyes to see, cameras can capture it if the settings are not aligned properly. To stop flickering, start by adjusting your camera's frame rate. Set the frame rate, measured in frames per second, to a number that divides evenly into the light's pulse frequency. For example, if you are in a 60 Hz area, frame rates like 30 frames per second or 24 frames per second work well. This adjustment helps the camera sync with the light pulses, reducing flicker. Next, consider your shutter speed. According to the 180-degree shutter rule, your shutter speed should be roughly double your frame rate. If you are filming at 25 frames per second, set your shutter speed to about 1/50th of a second. If you are at 30 frames per second, use 1/60th of a second. This timing helps capture the light during its on phase, minimizing flicker. Another option is to invest in flicker-free or continuous lighting. Professional studio lights designed for steady illumination can make a significant difference. These lights often use electronic drivers or direct current power to maintain constant brightness, which is ideal for video production. Be cautious with high shutter speeds, as they can worsen flicker. Very fast shutter speeds capture smaller portions of the light pulse cycle, increasing the chances of capturing flicker. Stick to shutter speeds that align with the power frequency, such as 1/50th or 1/60th of a second. If you are using multiple light sources, be aware that flicker can be more noticeable when different types of lights with varying frequencies are used together. Try to use consistent lighting types and power sources to reduce the risk of flicker. Lastly, check the stability of your power supply. Unstable or fluctuating power can cause changes in light intensity that appear as flicker. Using power conditioners or uninterruptible power supplies can help stabilize your lighting setup. Mastering these technical production skills is essential for anyone pursuing a career in media. Understanding how to set camera frame rates and shutter speeds in harmony with lighting is a fundamental skill for camera operators, lighting technicians, and video producers. This knowledge ensures that your footage is smooth and visually consistent, meeting the standards expected in the industry.